we are live. Welcome, Goddess, to Goddess Temple Sunday. Or if you're watching a replay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, welcome to the Goddess Temple. I'm Abiola Abrams, founder of womanifesting.com and the Goddess of Paris, Miracles and Manifesting Law of Attraction Retreat. And so if you want everything in your life to be different, feel free to come and join us at goddessofparis.com. Yay, Dr. Dancing Lion is in the house. Greetings, Dr. Dancing Lion. Be sure to follow Dr. Dancing Lion on Instagram if you are needing an additional burst of holistic power and inspiration and how to age backwards. I was gonna say how to age gracefully, but nah, bump that. Follow her, learn how to age backwards. She has folks doing personal training out on her lawn, and I wish that I lived in whatever state she lives in so I could come and be there with her in person. Greetings, Goddess. So today we are going to be talking about a topic that is so important for all of us. Are you either a highly sensitive person, an HSP? Are you an intuitive? Are you an empath? Are you an introvert? Or are you all of these? Because these are very, very different categories that each affect only about 20% of the population, but they tend to converge all together. And so if you are, an empath or a highly sensitive person or an intuitive or an introvert, we are going to be talking about how to protect your energy. How to protect your energy. Goddess Melissa is in the house. Goddess Samantha is in the house. I have something exciting to share featuring Goddess Samantha a little bit later. Yes, Goddess Norma's in the house. Goddess Marlene, hello, and Goddess Damali. So as you can hear my voice, I've lost my voice a little bit because I was at my niece's Sweet 16 and didn't get home until after midnight, and it was beautiful and it was amazing. And happy birthday, beauty. I am so proud of you. Keep on shining and thriving. Goddess Allison is in the house, and this is a good time to remind y'all that if you want to hook up with Goddess Damali or Goddess Allison, aka Coach Roz, for some Reiki healing, either look them up, Damali Abrams or Allison K. Rozelle, or just let me know and I'll pass you on their information, okay? Because this is something that I think will be very helpful for you if you are an HSP, highly sensitive person, intuitive, empath, or introvert. So let's begin with some gratitude, and then let's get into this conversation, because I feel like this is really, really important. Because, a few years ago, if I didn't know how to protect my energy or guide my energy, I wouldn't have been able to attend my niece's birthday party and then wake up the next morning and not feel drained, not feel like, honestly, like real talk, a few years ago, it would have been a nightmare. Not because I don't love my niece. I love my niece. I absolutely will be wherever she is to shine. But it was a party on a yacht, which says to me, we are contained in a locked space. And if I want out, there's no out. And so thankfully, I know how to contain my energy, but also it was being around, they're all positive, beautiful people, and it was a nurturing, healing space. So we'll get into that in a little bit. The Enchantress is here. Enchantress Shane. Are you following Enchantress Shane? Listen, when I'm recommending these people to you, I need you to go and follow them. Of course, do what's right for you. But if you want to take your game to another level, follow these people. I'm not just pulling, stuff out of my tickets here. All right, so let's begin. Follow the Enchantress and let's begin. Enchantress Shane, my Leo sister, says, oh, me too with the boats and people. Yes, it's like, oh, come with me on my boat and be trapped with people you may or may not like. Oh, Lord, help us. Let's get into some gratitude. We are in need of some gratitude this morning. So right now, all of my beautiful Empaths, intuitives, highly sensitive people. Let's tune into each other's energy. Let's stretch around the globe in our beautiful global sisterhood. Let's take hands, let's hold space. We're used to holding space for others, but today I ask you to hold space for your beautiful self. Take a deep breath and invite in the presence of the divine, the presence of the sacred. And we begin with Mother, Father, God. Thank you so very much for bringing us together for another beautiful goddess temple. Thank you so very, very much for giving us the intuition and the guidance to come together. Thank you. We are so very grateful. We are so in awe and so in gratitude of on this big, beautiful, wonderful planet that you have gifted us with, that you have also gifted us with each other. Let no one who is within the sound of my voice feel alone. Know that we are together, that we are a sisterhood, we are a humanhood, and we are all in this together. Please guide our actions, guide our thoughts, guide us to what is meant for us. And I ask you to please protect and continue to guide our community and to guide my words, guide my thoughts, guide my actions. And as always, I say, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Yes. A women. All right. Let's get this party started. Let's jump in. Enchantress Shane says, I'm grateful to be here with you. And the goddesses, I'm grateful that you are here as well. Okay, good. Goddess Natalie wants links. Okay. So Enchantress Shane, Goddess Damali, Coach Roz, put your links on Facebook, type them into the comments. Folks are asking for your links. And if you missed the links or you're over on Instagram, you can just DM me and I will send them to you. All right, so calling all introverts, intuitives, empaths, and highly sensitive people. Now, about maybe 10 or 15 years ago, no, it was like 10 years ago, when I found out that highly sensitive person was a psychological thing. Like, I need another psychological diagnosis, but that's another conversation. But when I found that it was a real thing, that there are people who, have something called a sensory processing sensitivity, it was very empowering for me, because then I realized, oh my God, like, I'm not making this up, or I'm not, cuckoo to be like, that certain things just feel like too much. And so, like I said, introverts, HSP, intuitives, and empaths are all different designations that can affect about, they say about 15 to 20% of the population each, but there's a lot of overlap. And I suspect there's a lot of overlap in this group. So I'm going to give an example that comes from, is an expanded version of an example that comes from a book named something like James, the teenage highly sensitive person, something like that. I'm butchering it. I'll find it after and put it in the comments. But here's an example of the differences. But for this conversation, it's all good. You don't have to figure it out, because we're going to be talking about how to protect your energy regardless. How to protect your energy regardless. Okay. So, all right. So say that, all right. So let's look at a different example, and you're trapped on a boat full of not loving, not great people at a party, and some kind of drama, something happens. So an empath is going to feel the drama for themselves. They are going to take it in, and they are going to feel whatever is happening, even if it's not their drama, like it happened to them. They're going to feel uncomfortable in the environment, because even if, again, they're not in the drama, it's going to feel so real and so powerful in their bodies that it's going to be a very, very uncomfortable situation. Now, an intuitive, someone who is clairsentient, someone who can feel other people's, feel other things that are happening. An intuitive can be at the same party and see the thing that's going on, but an intuitive is going to tune into it and have a mental impression of, okay, even if they're not in it, like, ooh, something uncomfortable is happening over there, but they will not necessarily feel it, okay? Lucky them, right? They're not going to necessarily feel the drama. They're going to have a mental impression of it, like, oh, ooh, that's not good, okay? An HSP, a person who is highly sensitive, like the empath, is going to feel the whole thing and is going to also feel sensory overload. So that could be sensitivity to light. I'm laughing because, as my family knows, like, it's a different conversation. All right, look, y'all, my parents don't want me to keep talking about them, but I'm gonna just put this out there. They have a lot of overhead lighting in their house, and it makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like overhead lighting. I need like a dim light, like dim calming lights. I mean, we all look better in dim calming lights as well, and my father feels like, well, you must, why you don't like light? If you don't like light, you must have demons. It's like, no, just nobody wants to be under like overhead lights. All right, had to get that out. But look, if you are a highly sensitive person, you may also have sensory issues to sound. You may be very susceptible to sound. And that's why music can be so incredibly healing for you. Yes, goddesses, you understand. That's why, it's very important, if you live somewhere like, in the city, to be able to just be able to control your environment. And Tantra Shane says, yes, same, yes. I went a whole bunch of overhead lighting and whatnot going on. Come on, people. Now, an introvert at this same party where the drama and the whole thing was going on probably already left, honestly. Right? And then there are those of us who are like overlap into all of these groups. And you can be HSP and be extroverted, or you can be, there's different layers and levels to all of this. All right. Yay. Ace says, hey, goddess, your energy makes me smile. You make me smile, Ace. I'm glad you are here. We are here for the goddesses and the enlightened men, because we need to do it together. All right. So if you're in any of these groups, then how do you protect your energy? Because until you know how to protect your energy, the world can be a really, really harsh place. In addition, let me know in the comments. I know a lot of y'all will relate to this. Let me know in the comments if anyone has ever said to you in your life that you are very all or nothing. Are you an all or nothing kind of person? I'm raising my hands because I've had a lot of friends, a lot of people tell me over the years that I am all or nothing, because if you don't know how to protect or guide yourself, we're either like, dude, like, I love you, I'm in with you, I'm ride or die dog, like I have your back, or you're dead to me. Excuse me, on a Sunday morning. But, like, that's the perspective that you have to have if you are unable to protect yourself. Coach Roz says, yes, for me, it's sound. I feel so out of control when there's so much noise going on. Yes, she says, yet another reason large crowds make me uncomfortable. Yes, well, don't go to Penn Station where I was last night. Don't be at Penn Station on a Saturday night because it is chaotic. Yes, I totally get and feel that. I so feel that. Thank you, Goddess Lisa. She says, thank you for this message, which I needed right now as an HSP, intuitive empath, introvert, living an extroverted life required by the work that I do. The energy overload is real. It absolutely is. And the beautiful thing is, like I said, we are not making this up. RuPaul, a couple of weeks ago, was on Andy Cohen's show, Watch What Happens Live. And Andy Cohen said, oh my God, RuPaul, I saw you at the Met Gala. Why didn't you do the whole RuPaul thing? Why weren't you in drag? And RuPaul said, which I so related to, and many of you will as well, RuPaul said, look, I am an introvert living an extroverted life. And, as an introvert, I have to control the battery. That's what RuPaul said. RuPaul said, I only have certain amount of battery. And if I had to get all in drag to be there, I would have had less battery. Now, RuPaul, you would look at RuPaul. RuPaul looks like the definition of an extrovert. RuPaul's motto is literally, with hair, heels, and attitude, I am through the roof. But RuPaul said, I'm an introvert and I need to control my energy reserves. Yes, let me know in the comments if you feel like you've got a battery, and when that battery runs out, when it's done. Goddess Lisa says, ditto, all or nothing. Yes. Coach Ross says, yep, I'm all or nothing. Leo Nation. Yes. All or nothing. And Chancellor Shane says, all or out. Yes. And there's absolutely, nothing wrong with that if it hurts, if it is working for you. If it's not, then let's do something a little bit different. I had one of the goddesses who came to the Goddess Pray Love Belize retreat. She gave me this beautiful rock that she created. And she made this for me because she said that when I asked her why she was coming to the retreat, she said, because I want to cry. I want to be able to cry again, because she hadn't cried in so many years, because she had to put up a shield. She had to put up barriers to keep people out of her life. And when you block the pain, you block everything. So we want to still be able to allow in energy, but you want to still be able to protect yourself. So number one, set yourself up to win in terms of your environment. You want to feel safe and protected in your environment. So declutter, which we've been talking about, declutter, cleanse, clear, use Palo Santo or sage or buckets of sea salt, bowls of sea salt. You can put bowls of sea salt around in your environment, and that can cleanse and clear the energy. So bowls of sea salt. Also, you want to use crystals. Okay, you want to use crystals to be able to clear, to help you to ground, to help you to protect your energy. I happen to love and I feel addicted to amethysts, but black tourmaline is a great crystal to be able to help you to protect your energy. All right, protect your magic. Let's put that in the comments. I am protecting my magic. You're manic too. Protect your magic. Goddess Anisha, who came to the Goddess Belize retreat, says, sea salt baths have changed my life. Absolutely. Immersing yourself in sea salt, putting it around the house, or taking sea salt baths help to cleanse the energy, help to, just get it off of you, and also create a nice protective layer, a nice protective coat. Dr. Dancing Lion says, yes, ma'am, I'll call an Uber on your A and in a moment and vanish. Yes, me too. Me too. I'm laughing because I was at a party and I said that I was leaving, and people were still doing that's what normal people do at a party, lollygagging, like we were all supposed to leave together. And my friend Crystal was like, no, y'all don't understand. She's about to be gone in 2 seconds. If we want to go with her to the next location, y'all need to look alive and move, because we will turn around and she will be out, and we will have a text being like, okay, I went home or whatever. Yes, affirm it. I am protecting my magic. I protect my magic. I am safe. I protect my magic. I protect my energy. Number 2, healthy boundaries. Boundaries, people. Let's affirm that. I have healthy boundaries. You are magnetic to energy vampires, to narcissists who want to feed on your beautiful energy. Okay? So you want to protect yourself with healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. This is huge for us. It is not a small thing. It's a big thing. You want to learn how to, in faster and faster, be able to assess that, okay, this person is not for me, that this person wants to feed on my energy. And why wouldn't they? Look at you. You're glorious. But when you get those books written that I want you to write, they can go read your book or, buy your course or whatever, but they do not need to be in concert with you directly feeding on your beautiful energy, because it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you, okay? So Healthy boundaries, and being able to tell faster and faster, that's a narcissist, that's an energy vampire, that's whoever, and people who do not mean our best. Narcissists are not healthy for you in any way, shape, or form. You cannot change them. You cannot, alter them or anything like that. Okay? All right, good. If you, and this is very important also, to protect your energy, something that you may need to do after outings or, dealing with somebody, interacting with somebody who, you feel like there's some kind of an energy suck. Cord cutting, energy decording, cord cutting. I'm not going to go into it here, but if you search for Abiola and decording or Abiola and cord cutting, it'll either come up on YouTube or on my blog, womanifesting.com, cord cutting. You can use, depending on what your practice is, but you can use your energy and use a beautiful ascended master or angel like Archangel Michael to come in with the swords and be able to cleanse and cut the energy between you and certain people. Yes, beautiful. Goddess Samantha says, okay, she says, absolutely. I have certain times a day that I talk to certain people. Yes, I also prepare my mind for the conversation so I know how to remain separate from their situation and listen, but don't absorb. Yes, 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 yes. Which brings me to number 3, healthy limits. Healthy limits. So there may be people that you love who are not a narcissist or not an energy vampire, but their energy, because you're a natural energy giver, it just may be an energy suck for you, or you may have, a low vibration yourself certain days and you don't have the energy to give. Healthy limits, people. If you're the person who gives everybody else advice or has everybody else's back or whatever, you need to put limits on that. It's knowing, okay, I can go to this event for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, and then I'm out. Or limits on the media that you take in. I can watch this, I cannot watch that, I can't deal with this right now or whatever, which is healthy for you. And don't be guilted into feeling like, okay, you need to take in whatever, right? Okay, good. Yes, affirm it. I have healthy boundaries. Goddess Rose says, energy robbers. Yes, absolutely. You want to have healthy boundaries. Number 4, earthing, having your bare feet on the ground. Earthing or grounding, it's called. Being able to, literally walk on Mother Earth and have your feet feel the earth helps to break up the electromagnetic energy and connections that you may have that may feel unhealthy for you. So grounding, earthing, walk barefoot in nature when you can. It is really powerful and really, really healing for us. And like Goddess Samantha said, you then learn how to listen, but not absorb the energy. And let me just shout out Goddess Samantha, actually, if you pick up the most recent Essence magazine, this one with beautiful Alicia Keys on the cover. Let me show y'all this goddess right here. Goddess Samantha is here, and that's a picture of her at the Goddess Pray Love, was that Bali retreat. She's coming to the Goddess of Paris retreat this year, and she's talking about the retreat, Goddess Pray Love retreats, and all of the information there. So if you want to join us, go to goddessofparis.com. So we're going to be doing decording and all of this together. Goddess Marlene says, yes, earthing by the sea is great. Yes. Goddess Kia says, what is the link for the retreat? Goddessofparis.com, goddessofparis.com. If you forget that, just go Google Abiola and retreat and you'll find it. Okay, number 5. Move your beautiful body. Goddess Samantha says your retreats are life-changing. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Goddess. So very happy to hear that. And a beautiful part of the retreat is all of these amazing women like Enchantress Shane and Goddess Anisha and Goddess Samantha, not only, getting to work with you individually, but for you all to come together, because community is often something, if you're an highly sensitive person, if you're an HSP or intuitive or empath or introvert, you can have a lot of people around you. You can have a lot of friends, but being able to have kindred souls who get you, who feel you, is an additional, transformational benefit. So move your body, move your body, okay? That helps you to shake off of that energy. All right, very, very important. Dancing is incredibly important. Create, again, healing, safe environment. Affirm it. I am protected. My energy is protected. Healing, safe environment. Move it, move it, move it. Dance it out. Number 6, breathe. Breathe. Get back in touch with the power of your breath. Use breath and light to heal you, to protect you, to guide you, to keep you safe. One of, what I like to call an invisibility spell that I do when I am, walking in a neighborhood where I don't want to be bothered or whatever it is or something like that. I do what I call an invisibility spell. And the way that you do it is you can see yourself being filled with this beautiful, bright light. Beautiful cleansing light, just filling you up, filling your body up. And then see that light extending around you as a protective barrier, okay? See that light full, and it's so bright and so blinding that people cannot see through it, okay? And this really, really works. If you're somewhere, you don't want to run into an ex or whatever, or you just don't want to be bothered, it really works. So what I want you to do, if you do this, if you create, okay, I'm going to create an energetic barrier so that I'm not seen, you want to turn it off. You want to, before you go to bed or the next day, to dissolve it, so that you are then seen by the people who are meant to see you, so that you are then able to interact with the people who are meant to interact with you. Okay, so seeing again, and I used to do it where, I would see this beautiful, bright, shining light, all around me and protective. And then if you're in an environment that's especially antagonistic, you can see mirrors on the outside of that, so that whoever is looking at you is getting a mirror back of, they're getting their own energy beamed back to them. All right, I'll do it as a separate video and go through the whole process of casting an invisibility spell around yourself to protect you, to protect your energy. All right, so decording, cord cutting, and also invisibility spell when needed. And again, turn it off afterward. Yes, I love that. That's beautiful. That's what we're calling it. Goddess Rose, from now on, a love bubble. A love bubble. Yes, you create a love bubble. Thank you for that, Goddess Rose K. So when you hear me say a love bubble, we are accrediting Goddess Rose K. Yes, okay. And beautiful, as the goddesses are sharing in the comments, use things like color to be able to heal you. Use whatever it is that's in your environment. I cannot stress that enough, because you are an energy sensitive being. Okay, Goddess Anisha says, I love this. Yes, yes, yes. You are powerful beyond measure. You deserve all magical and amazing and perfect things. This is your time right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Your time didn't pass. Your best days are not behind you. This is your time. This is your time. Yay, Goddess I Am Crystal says, I use a lot of rose quartz. Me too. Yes, this is your moment. And this moment is your eternity. So don't let it pass you by. A goddess that I was talking to she said she finally booked to come on the retreat. She's coming VIP. I said, what made you change your mind and finally make a decision? She said, I've been lurking. She said, Abiola, I've been lurking a long time. Stop lurking in your life. Stop lurking with whatever it is, and realize that this moment, yes, Goddess Sandra, this is your eternity now, right now. Stop lurking around the edges of your own life and live it, okay? All right, good. Yay. And for those of you who are around later, 2 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on a live with my goddess sister, goddess Lainey Love Dalby. If you don't know her, follow her. Lainey Love Dalby. We're going to be on her Facebook page doing a live, and I'll post about it everywhere. Okay. This was such a beautiful, beautiful conversation. Thank you so much for the honor and privilege of getting to hang out with you every single Sunday and a lot of days in between. If you were looking for any of the tools that I talked about today, find them at womanifesting.com, like manifesting.com, but womanifesting.com, and protect your magic. All right, goddesses, go forth and prosper. You got this. Be seen, be heard, be an energy healing movement. Namaste, goddesses. Namaste, and hit the share button. Share this with somebody. Namaste. Yes. Yay. Thank you for the hearts, goddesses. Thank you for the